are live on YouTube as well. It's nothing on my side. It's you'll probably see it better in chat. So in you want one? You've got a sword. You don't need a one. You're a mod. Uh, hey James, how you doing? Right, can't even find my own channel on YouTube. And it looks like I'm live, but it looks like I've just got a weird pink screen. Oh no, I'm live. That's cool. What does a sword mean? Sword means you're a mod, so eventually I'm gonna give like different things to different powers to mods. Like, I mean, as I said to you before, you can use the BRB command if I ever have to run away, which should have changed my scene, but it hasn't. So at the moment, absolutely nothing different. How much do you get paid? No, not yet. VGen, have a look. Yeah. Thought I'd stick a VIP sticker on you. James, you've been here the whole time as well, pretty much. So, James. Yeah. Are you streaming tonight, James? There we go. Right. You should have one now as well. I know he's lurking, but in theory, definitely live on both. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. The problem is obviously there's YouTube chat, and you can't really see it in my stream chat on OBS. The theory is we're not alone in the universe. Most probably right. Far too many stars out there for us to be the only life forms. However, there is probably a limiting factor on getting out of your own solar system. It's the bad thing. Anyway, enough. So this is on create, and so then it'll be on Windows object card on left. I think it is going to remove it from. Yes. There we go. We don't need to move it away from. Honestly, aliens probably find humans. Personally, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think the Fermi paradox states, if life is so common, then why have we not seen any intelligent alien life out there? But to me, there's too many factors to it. You know, I do think there are potentially other life forms out there, but I think the factors that's taken place for us to get to where we are. Yeah, James is streaming. No worries. Don't worry about it. The factors that have taken us to get to where we are as human beings, as intelligent life forms, you've got to think millions before we came around. There's dinosaurs running around for a long time. and they never got to the point where they could really be classed as intelligent in that respect. Humans are just slow in evolution, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll do this. Sorry. So. Do that. How's the game going, by the way? I'm still working on the book from yesterday. I'm gonna add that to the end. I think my meds are making me loopy. I don't mind. Well, I'll always chat to anyone about anything, to be fair. So that's adding it to the end of the hand. Now I need to look at... Where is VGN? Left. No, it'll be an object mouse, won't it? Are you guys getting my full conversation here? You know, when I start talking and I've got it on a bit of feedback, or I can hear myself, sometimes miss the first part of what I'm saying. So if I say like A, B, C, I don't know what you got there, whether it was A, B, C, or B, C. I've got here, all. Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, you're sat right there, so of course you can hear me. Come back to this. A, B, C. Okay, cool. Fine. Mouse control. Oh, I've just realised I just need... Bear with me and... Oops. Oh, no. Do that. Starts. This. This. Gosh. Mute site. What? Login. Come on. My camera froze again. Got this. There.
Where does Batman go to the bathroom? The Batroom.
Batroom. That's not that very good, that one, actually. I don't like that. Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. Logging in, making sure I'm logged in. Nope. Oh. Right. And I'll also, at the same time, I'm going to open up the also use stream on Twitch because I'm a nice person. go and lurk in his chat. You found it funny. Fair enough. Hey Biggs, how you doing? You got a couple hours work left to do. Excellent. Sorry, I'm just getting stuff. Right. I think the best way to do what I'm doing. So just for your reference, Biggs, got. I'm trying to fix a bit of a bug at the moment where when I'm putting a card, one of the cards into the opponent's mat, it's drawn it in the wrong place. So at the moment it's up here, which is ridiculous anyway, but before when I said put it in the third slot, it was drawing it here, which I have no idea as to why. So I'm just gonna try and fix that. I think what the problem is going to. I also need okay. Do object deck and get excavate. Yeah. So if we go to that and go roll again. I have you on and James on two different devices now. I'm in the zone. Fair enough. Alright. Get minus not on that. That's fine. That's adding it to the end of the hand. The line. I guess at this point, make this deck. Do location. I don't know the industry, but colors. Location dot and at this point misspelled location. I've actually misspelled location here. No wonder every time I try and type it, it doesn't work properly. Right. Spelled now. Right. So in the location hand, and then if I go to normally in object, and I say on here, I think the location is hand, then at card index. How do I get card index? Card index. Get card index and remainder. Okay. What if I say copy here to actually, how does it work again? Why? Are you laughing over at me? You've only just got the joke. Oh, toilets were stolen at Scotland Yard today. Police say they have nothing to go on. I need it. Wait. Did you hear that? Probably didn't. Let me. Soundboard. Still kind of setting up stuff on the stream, so audio input capture. All this voice.
How do you get 2 whales in a car? Start in England and drive west.
Cough. Oh, sorry. Let's say application audio capture, I think. That was loud compared to your voice. Damn near spilled my drink. Excellent. Maybe I do need to turn streamer bot down a sec. Or speaker bot at least. See, streamer speaker bot all the way up here. Let's try another one. Forewarning you now. There's more coming.
What did the sea say to the sand? We have to stop meeting like this.
And now you should also hear. Did you hear that? No? Wait. Oh, no. Did you hear? Yeah. Just music right now. Yeah. I've got voice mod installed. So I can do that. I think that's probably a bit loud as well. So let me just bring voice mod down a touch. Oh, I'm echoing. Right, how's that? Properties on here. Cancel advanced properties. How do I sound? Do I sound like all weird as well now though? I sound normal. Okay, that's good. But you should also, like you say, be able to. Well, I should be able to do this. Hello. Wait. Let's go back to this. Never mind. I need to figure out voice mod. I didn't expect the Titan thing to play like that. Yeah. Sorry. Right. Anyway, enough messing about. Let's go back to this. So, yeah, get back to work. I know. Right. Grab this here. And then go. Escape card index. Take. Oh, it takes you go object game control. You. Moment. And then I say. So what I'm trying to do here is, once I've set up the card here, created it, this then is setting all the variables in it. And I'm trying now to use these functions to move it to the right place. I don't know if that's going to work, but it's a long shot. Or I'll just go back to what I had before. I go mouse again, and I've got that. Then I probably just want that. Because the image X Y scale, alright, that's fine. Do game control. Underscore card. Oops. Yeah, I apologize for deafening you all earlier. I thought that one, I've tried it before and it just dropped my voice, made my voice sound all very deep. Oh, right, and then let's try that. Let's just see what happens here. Hopefully it'll put it in the right place, but I can't be. Remainders are not set, so if I 0 on that and 0, that's fine. Try that again. Let's see what happens here. It's still up in that corner. Right. It's because the X isn't being updated. Or it's in object mouse. Is it an object mouse where I set the X? No, it must be an object card. So object card on draw. If I debug this now, this is the weird thing. I'm using pretty much the exact same functionality, but I'm getting a different result between the main card and not. Oh, that's come back with that. Just got that a sec. Not F9. I always forget what it is. Over. So you can now hover over that, and that tells us that the index is -1, which means that this function, not this function here, didn't find the element. I've actually put in your debug message here for the element. I can even do one for self. Debug message. No. It's been a bit busy day of them beaks. It now says, alright, and over that. You see, that's the difference. Is it's checking self, which yeah, it should be done tonight though. Back to normal schedule tomorrow, hopefully. Hey, no worry, Jen. Cool. So, I know you said you had a huge workload dropped on you. Good when you get through it all and just. I'm sick of hearing my own now. On or off there. No complaints. Money's money. Absolutely. Absolutely. And before you know it, you'll have several games out on Steam as well, making lots of passive income. For those of you who aren't aware, Beegs is a streamer. Actually, this can't I shout out? Wrong way. Several games making literal pennies a month. Well, you never know. One of them might just suddenly hit somebody's eye, you know. Pirate Software might play it or something, and then all of a sudden you get bombarded with people from Pirate Software's channel buying your game. Like, oh. But the annoying thing here, if I go back to object game control and I comment this out and I uncomment this here, so that's the wrong way. So this line here pushes the cards to the deck, and then so if I'll walk through what I'm doing here so that you can see why I'm going absolutely insane. Yeah, no worries, BJ. You just take your time. If I run this, no, not in run mode. Sorry, I need it in debug mode. So. Oh, right, debug mode. By the way, me using breakpoints. You watching, Veeks? Oh wait, it's errored. What's not set? Oh, that one. Not set, okay. What's that causing you? I don't think that would have gone. Stop. Okay, right. No control. So when I do it normally, so here I'm doing array.push cards in deck warrior. I'm pushing the warrior card to the cards in deck array. Then this here by F10 over this because I've got a thingy. There's nothing on the mat, so that's fine. So it keeps going. Play. Right. And then actually take this off for now. And if I press on and play on that. When I press on this, it puts it here. So just to show you that code, that is in well, 2 bits of code there. When the game loads, it says create an instance of a card object, which is that card that you saw in the bottom right, and it's face down, face up is false. We set the owner to be the owner of this that's set up here. So in this place, if these players is player variable set on the deck, then it's the global player, otherwise it's the opponent. That's fine. I create an instance. Let's create an instance of the object card, and then with that instance, I set the owner image scale card. The card. So the card is there's 2 kind of cards here. There's the struct, so the class object of the card itself, which has the name of the card and the health points and all that kind of stuff. And then you've got the object card. So the object card is the physical card on the screen, and that has things like the owner of that card, i.e. is it in my hand, is it in the opponent's hand, the location, is it in the deck, is it in the hand, is it in the mat, that kind of stuff. So all I'm doing here is creating that instance, and then once I've got that instance, then if I go to object card, I click on it. So if I go left released, and I say if the current location is the deck, don't worry about that. That's the depth is trying to get the top one of them if there's multiple together. Then remove the card from the array of cards in the deck. So the owner, which is a player class, has cards in deck, cards in hand, and cards on mat. So remove it from the cards in the deck, and then add it to the end of the hand. So add it to the hand array, and then set the X position to be on the phone still. No worries. To be the object player hand X and Y, and then set the location of the hand to be location hand. Family's good. Family's good, VGN, thank you very much. Kids are in bed. Wife's watching the trash TV. Unfortunately, I normally like to watch. I mean, I can't get through, so she's on the phone with someone. Alright, yeah, no worries. Set the location to be the hand. So that does that. And then I know it's a bit all over the place, but if I go into object mouse, and this is the next step. So in object mouse, this is where I can move the card. So I go back to the game and drag this here. That's moved the card, which now means if I put in that breakpoint again on object card on the draw functionality here, so it's now getting self is self is like it's the card, but the object of the card, wife. Huh? Sorry, I don't get that, VGN. Why is it getting... You made a joke about the TV and you look died. Yeah, she was just over there. She's not now. You just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, it's not. To be fair, it's not Coronation Street. He's been watching recently. It's Married at First Sight. A bit of a guilty pleasure, I must admit. Oh, right. If I come back to this, so when it gets set into the mat. In a bit, lurking in the meantime. Yeah, no worries. When it gets set on the mat, which is when it's added to the mat, which is in Windows. No, it's in Windows. Mouse. Card that's added to the hand. The map, that there. Stop. And stick a breakpoint on there. I should be able to see whether this just returns the instance ID or the instance. Really weird bug to try and fix. So in this case, card is already that. So where's card set at? Card is just card in hand. Oh my, yeah. The card in hand is set when press. Card in hand equals self. Self is a asset.jm object. I guess the question is, can I do get object by ID? Object not is equal to object index. Object. ID. Sorry, I'm just reading a forum post at the moment. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, but because this here is an asset GM object. So whereas object game control, this here returns, so this returns a ID instance. Can I do like what? I really don't get this. It's really frustrating because I need to understand it so that I can, when I'm having the opponent play cards, that I can actually get them to play cards right. It's a fundamental thing, but I don't see how this is failing. Just run that. I mean, I could just try and write something completely different. For the opponent. equals X. That should put it in that. When it moves to right, just 2 seconds, I just need to do something. Yeah. My God, this is going to drive me insane. So it's fine. It should be exactly the same. The annoying thing is it should work fine. It should be no problem. I wonder if I should let's try something a little bit different. I'm gonna say objects, new, I'm gonna call it object temp. What are we gonna call it? One. Okay, and right, we're gonna use. Do we'll have like a. No, I'm not gonna use sprite for because I'll just use this. On mouse down. So what I'm gonna do? Everything okay, bud? Yeah, no worries. Went to turn the heating off. So when I go to Windows, well, apart from this thing as well as doing my head in, but yeah. Take this here. And we put this in here. Okay. I was running temperature down, yeah. It's been freezing for me today though, so my office is in the loft. So most of the day I'm sat with this big thick kind of jumper on and freezing my particulars off. So in this case we're going to say and one hand, set the location to be the hand. So now all we need to do is drag this button on, object and put this here. So in theory, this should move that card to the oh, something didn't work. In here, I've got a oh, yeah, okay. Close and bracket up here, that's fine. So, again. No. God. Go back to debugger. This time, actually, not. Okay. What we actually want to do is go Windows, Object Control. We do want to get rid of all of this here. Okay. And this. Okay. I'm going to say we're going to do grab this. That there, except that be object component. And it's going to be Warrior 5. So if I play that again, it's not too bad, VGen. I've got a nice little base all to myself. This is saying, okay, owner's not set, so this cause button temp on this one here. Yeah, owner. I guess owner in this case equal global component. That. Right, so that's it. Wait, that's fine. Click that. Something still errored. Location not. Okay. Okay. That would end up moving that. That's not, is it? Because no, but this should be within the card, shouldn't it? So if I go back to the card, that's where I've robbed it from. Really annoying. I need to figure out how to move these out into separate functions. So I need a way of passing cell. So scripts. Let's go card functions. What have we got in card functions? Yeah. Function move there. Draw to and we're going to take us there. going to be called card at the moment. And it's going to be, I'm going to take out of the code here. What? All of this. For functions, you in there. Okay. This one is you. And your well, right. And then card dot owner. Dot owner. Dot owner. Card dot location and card dot depth. Card dot x, card dot y, dot location. So now if we go back to game control and I reinstate, oh, there's still that one. So go to card. I went this one. Oop. That's not what I wanted. Card. Now if I click that, not going to fire it because I haven't actually told it to fire it yet. So if I just do draw to hand self. Okay, let's try that now. Now the theory is if that works, then I could. That works, right? Great. So I can ditch that. Let's draw a card to hand. So can I do the same thing in object button? And I say draw card to hand. This. There's four, isn't it? Oh no. When is cards in deck is there? So the cards in the deck are the cards themselves and not instances of objects. That's fine. When you in deck, when you click on, which is yeah, when you click on this, when you draw to hand, get number of cards in hand, max length of deck. Yeah. On a dock. Remove cards from deck and add self. Why is that even working? That should be add. I'm confused why that was even working. Now that I've changed that. Still works. Yeah. If I comment this out, to be on the safe side, shouldn't work. Doesn't work. I uncomment that. And I comment out. What happens? Still puts it over here, but it's not the right kind of format to put into there. Right, so bought that. Okay. So if I stick a dot here a second, run this, get rid of you for now. Click on that in here. Card. The passive variables. What type is card? Type. It says that it's here. It's fetching. Debugger. Crashed, I think. And right, it's be in here now, and if we've got variables, that's the struct. Just to be on the safe side. Paste. And then if we go back to variables and we try and figure out the card ref one, head of cards, type of still says it's a struct. So my question is on GML to get of so you guys can see as well. If you just give me a second, I will show you what yeah. This one. Nice. So. Coming through as a constructed by calling construct. Yeah. A struct is created by calling constructive function, whereas an instance is created an object. Structs are just variables and don't have events. Okay, so get. I guess I want get instance. Yeah. On. Maybe I need to completely rethink how I'm doing this and rewrite it. Show debug message. Script. Return string argument 0. EMS. No. So if I do GMS, if I just this cell, right? There we go, keyword cell, but I want the actual make a manual self, right? Self, the instance / struct in current block of code. Self could be used to identify the current struct or instance that's in scope for a block of code, for example. It's not a struct of the actual ID value of an instance. It should not be used in the context explained above, i.e. the value for an instance self.id. So, could I get around this then? Yeah, no worries, VGen. Just chill out if you want. Could I get around this then by breaking everything? So if I go back to Windows Object and I say no, not Windows Object Command, and I say use self.id and I run that, I feel like this is gonna break. But if I click that, it still works. That still works. Okay. I feel like I'm getting somewhere because now in theory, when I come to debug, this should be an ID, right? you can just see the instances stuff. My apologies. What I've done is on here I've just said passing self.id. So this, and I click this. Now it should be here. That is now an instance ID, I believe. So I've got variables. Type of card. It is a ref. Right. Okay. So that's a reference, and it still works because I can just apply it. I've been stupid in passing around the self, and self is actually just not the right thing. That's there. Although it's not central, which is a bit weird. Some funking's going on there. So, I go run this again. And that accepts any anyway. So at this point, what's that? Try again. Debug. I don't know if that's gonna actually kick in. So do add function still on there. Good. And I go to this and I set on that here. So it's an instance of object ref. Okay. That's now coming through as well. Apologies. Coming through as a ref now. So now, in theory, I comment out this bit for now. And I run it again. It should now, well, it should put the thingy, it should put this card in the player hand. That's fine, and that one, right. That's interesting. That's interesting. That works. That offers fine. That pushes it the wrong way around, but that's fine. That's not a problem. We can fix that. Okay, so that's a step forward. Okay. Oh, but if I run that, and what happens if I click the other button? Because it's now not using. So where is that one? It's not. Draw card to hand, and I need the instance. So let me say this object, game control, and now I see. Okay, also that. That. Oh, matter, and then global dot equals or oh. Alright. Be on the safe side. So I'll grab that. Go to Windows button and run that. Hopefully when I click the button on this it should it's got an error. Why have you got an error for? Oh wait, I don't know what happened there. I'm sure I had one, but I need to. And now if I click this, something's not set for reading, which is not set before. Oh no, it's not set. But I'm not passing owner. Oh no, owner's there. Should be using. Global doc. I need to do .id. Then I run it. I mean, what? I don't. Understand. Look. I'm gonna click on this. The global guidance. This is okay, and then type of is a ref. That's fine. And now go continue. Comes to here. So this is now a ref. That's fine. What if I say card underscore ref equals? That's true. So they are both exactly the same thing, which of course it would be. That's not a problem. So card ref, the owner. So let's just try in here. Card ref owner. It doesn't like that. It's like not being initialized. Object. Like it hasn't run the constructor at all, but might have crashed it now, but yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I've crashed it. So debug it again. Right. So Wrong thing, but that's fine. I'll just go like this here. The global card instance of variables. The global card instance has built-in variables. Yeah. Face up. It has an owner. Maybe if I get rid of this here. Maybe I don't need that ID bit. Okay. So if I debug again, now I should be able to see in the variables what's happening. Minimize this. That's a global card is an instance. Okay, so if I now click that. What is this? You can see it. And into call. Now card ref is still ref. That's good. And card ref, which a couple of here now has these built-in variables. I see. Crash there. Run. Out the. Hey Biggs, how you doing? Just doing some crazy debugging shenanigans. That works. On is not set, but it is. Button on owner. Oh, see it in here. Sorry. So there's that's not set on email script. Card to hand 223. Right. That's my bad. Okay. That is my bad. Actually, I think I've got it now. I think you're just in time for me to raid out anyway. Right, that's excellent. Let's move that into the deck, which is exactly what I wanted. So I think the next thing I want to do when I look at this tomorrow is to try and tidy that up a little bit to make it so that you can use it as either player or opponent, which you can at the moment, but yeah. And then I'll move the function to, or the functionality to draw a card, and I'll move that into, sorry, to play a card onto the mat, and I'll move that into a card function as well. Okay. Up to figure out as well who's streaming at the moment. Any thoughts on who we can stream? Streamed Setlix yesterday, so not him again, not them again. Mind. I don't think I've ever met Mind. Just make sure they're not in a leave or that. I've learned from you, Biggs. And not in that. So yeah, let's go and raid on Biggs' suggestion. Mind. Thank you very much for coming. You should be able to see the Discord if you want to join the Discord. Yeah, thank you all very much for coming along, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.